Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020, and we're going to review our language arts for the day. The first thing you'll do is a partner play, and this partner play is teaching you about just good habits of mind to have, and trying new things. So it's called Rock Wall Master. You can see somebody climbing a rock wall right here. You'll be able to color that picture when you're done. Read that story 2 or 3 times. Every time you read it is good practice for your fluency, and you'll learn a good lesson too about trying something new. Next, we're reviewing our R-controlled vowels that appear within syllables. Do you remember yesterday that we learned that when you divide syllables, you keep the R with that syllable. So look at the spelling words in the box. Match each word to the R-controlled vowel syllable in the word. Then write the spelling words on the lines. Jumper, higher, star, starry, garden, better, dinner, doctor, market, and hairy. So you can see the R-controlled part of each of those words, R-controlled vowels, and you're going to find the ones that match and write them in those blanks. This is very similar to things you've done earlier this year. So you will write, for instance, jumper. We'll go right here. And then you can cross it off right there so you can still read it because you're going to need it again. After you sort all of your R-controlled vowel words, you go down here and you fill the missing letter in the box, and then you write the whole word on the line. So something market. So look up here. Where do you see it? Market. So it's an A, and you'll write market right here. Right, you do that with all of yours, all of those words. So you may want to put your X on one side for one section and the other side for the other. Again, it's our vocabulary, and the vocabulary words were given to you yesterday. Create, dazzling, imagination, and seconds. So you filled out your graphic organizer with where can your imagination take you, and we talked about the fact that sometimes your imagination doesn't take you to something pretend. Imaginations can help you make plans and have a little vision in your mind for something that you want to do. You can even imagine yourself riding a bike really well and just picture yourself how you're going to do it, and it can help you to ride a bike better. All right, so today is the day you all like a lot, and I do too, is when we draw a picture for each of our vocabulary words. And so I'm going to write, you have 8 blanks because we usually have 8 vocabulary words. This week you can either cross off 4 of them, or you can write the word more than once and draw more than one picture. So imagination, I'm going to have a kid here with curly hair, with eyes, and thinking about something. I think I had told you about practicing riding a bike in his in your imagination. And so let's see if we can draw. I think we would need a person with both arms forward if they're riding a bike, right? And here's the bike underneath them. All right, so he or she is imagining riding a bike so that they can get better at it. So I would write the word imagination in the box and then draw my picture. You'll do that too, but you can draw whatever you want. Next is metaphors. A metaphor compares 2 different things, and it does not use the word like or as. It just says one thing is another. So in the story that you read yesterday about the crayons, I reprinted it here for you. You'll look for 2 unlike things that are being compared. In a box of crayons, the speaker compares a box of crayons to the sun. The metaphor is a box of crayons is the sun on a dreary, rainy day. So it doesn't say it's like or as the sun, it said it is the sun. So that makes it a metaphor. It's not really the sun, but it's calling it the sun because it can act as a way to the crayons can act as a way to brighten up a dreary, rainy day. So remember the song by the Bazillions called Similes and Metaphors? So I'm going to play it for you and later today, not in the video, but I'll add a link to that. And then it will also be in the Class Dojo story, so you can watch it there. You can also ask a family grown-up to search for it on YouTube for you. That song is so fun, Similes and Metaphors. All right, here we go. Now you're going to learn more about metaphors. So I went through and I numbered each stanza of the poem, and you're going to read the poem again. You read it yesterday, but read it again. What is a volcano compared to in stanza 2? So you'll look here. I even rode a camel through the desert burning hot. Oh, no, sorry. This is stanza 2 right here. I've been to a volcano which is like a boiling pot. I even rode a camel through the desert burning hot. So when it says like, it's actually a simile. What is a volcano compared to in stanza 2? It's compared to a boiling pot. What does the speaker say he or she is in stanza 5? Let's read that. My journeys take just seconds. I simply close my eyes and I'm a rocket sleek in silver speeding through the skies. So the speaker says that they are a rocket. A rocket, which has a simile, stanza 2 or stanza 5, which has a metaphor, stanza 2 or stanza 5. So look, in stanza 2, it says, I've been to a volcano which is like a boiling pot. So 2 is the simile, because similes use like or as, and metaphors have none of that, quoting from the song. And this one, it says, I'm a rocket. No like or as, I am a rocket. So stanza 5 is the one with the metaphor. We're going to be doing more work with similes and metaphors. But guess what? Muday is our student of the week. So Muday is the person you will be writing to. Writing a friendly letter to him. It is not the 5th, it is the 12th, so you can fix that. Write, Dear Muday, he just joined our class the week before school was dismissed and we started learning from a distance. So you can say something like, Muday, Dear Muday, I notice you moved back to Backman School this year. Or if you didn't know him last year, you might say, Dear Muday, I notice you joined our class this year. And then something you remember about him and something you hope for him, because even people you don't know really, really well, you can still have a hope for them, for something good for them. Remember, it's a friendly letter. You're going to say kind and nice things, and then you will sign it, your friend, add your comma, and write your name down here. Then fold this and put it in the envelope that I gave you that has the stamp and the sticker with the address on it. And help Muday have a nice book for his turn of being student of the week. All right, see you tomorrow. And watch for the Bazillion simile and metaphor video.